Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, and as you can probably already tell from the title of this video, I will be doing the first part of my DVD and Blu-ray update video for the month of August of 2018. So a couple reasons why. So it's already like only 11 days into the month, and I've got a ton of stuff, and I mean a ton. Like, if I were waiting till the very end of the month to do this, I'd probably have way too many, and it would be a ridiculously long video. Let's get started with the DVDs that I picked up this month. So the first one is something that is part of a continuing series that I'm trying to get all of them. I have not seen any of this. I don't think I've seen any of this part of the series at all. But this is Pokemon Rival Destinies, or Pokemon Black and White Rival Destinies. This is the set 3 with episodes 25 through 49. So I don't think I've even seen Black and White, or I have almost all of them. I think I'm only missing the first volume of the original Black and White, and then this is Rival Destiny, so I need to be on the lookout for the rest of those. I picked this up from Big Lots for only $5, and I was debating on whether I was going to get it or not, because this is available on Blu-ray internationally, but not in the United States. But I've decided that if I can find it in the United States for cheaper on DVD, I'm just going to do that, because if I wait and try to buy it on Blu-ray internationally, importing stuff costs a ton of money, so I'd be just wasting money on trying to import it, so I decided I'd rather not do that. But anyway, this is CSI Cyber. So I think this is the newest incarnation of CSI. I don't think it's around anymore, but I wanted to pick it up. I don't know if it lasted more than one season, but I got the first season. I used to be obsessed with CSI, so pretty glad that I picked that one up. And for $5, you can't beat that. I also have another CSI, and this is a CSI New York, and this is the complete second season. New York, I was obsessed with all of the CSIs. I never watched CSI Cyber, but CSI New York, Miami, and the original, which was in Las Vegas, I loved those shows, so I definitely wanted to pick this up. I also picked up this, which is the complete second season of the reality TV show Survivor. And this was when they were in Australia, so that's really cool. Glad to have picked this one up. I am a big fan of the Survivor series. I haven't been watching it so much in the past few seasons, but I watched it a lot during the middle of its run. I never really caught these while they were on. I was pretty young. My mom was a big fan, so I kind of got it from her, but I'm glad to have been able to pick that up so I can rewatch it, because I think I've seen a little bit of it. And then this last one is actually something that's really cool. I am glad to have picked it up because I loved the show when it was on. It got canceled after its first season, but I thought it was really good. I really liked it, and definitely recommend checking it out. Be on the lookout, because I will be doing a Cancel Too Soon for this series, and this is the first season, the first and only season of Siberia. So this was a show that was on NBC, I believe, and it is basically Survivor meets Lost, and I don't want to get too much into it, but I really did enjoy this. If you ever get a chance to watch the show, definitely make sure you check it out. Okay, so now let's get into the Blu-rays that I picked up. The first one is an upgrade to my collection. It is 8 Below. I really enjoyed this movie. I want to say that I actually went and saw this in theaters when it came out. This is actually, it says it right here on the bottom. This was a 2006 Blu-ray release, so that's pretty crazy. That's only 2 years after they stopped commercially making VHSs. Pretty interesting. Disney was on top of their game, and it's got this weird holographic print, so that's kind of strange as well, but glad to have picked that one up. Also an upgrade to my collection, this is Troy, and this is the special edition director's cut. I have never seen Troy, but I did sell this one, so I wanted to make sure to pick it up and have a chance to watch it. This is another upgrade to my collection that I've never seen, but this contains both the unrated extended and theatrical versions. So this is You Don't Mess with the Zohan, and this is Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler's kind of hit or miss, so I'm not quite sure how this movie is, but I will probably find out at some point. This is an upgrade to my collection as well. I sold this movie, but I sold it on eBay, and I didn't get it with the slipcover, which is reasonable because it came out in, I think it was 2014, so 4 years ago. But this is a Pumpkinhead, and I've never seen this, but I know that a lot of people really like it. Here is the reverse artwork. I did not think that, I don't particularly like this original artwork, so I am leaving it with the new artwork. I also picked up this, there's a lot of TV shows in this Blu-ray section, so I picked this one up, and this is a television show. The price dropped to about $15, and I was like, yeah, I'll pick it up for that. So this is called Extant. You're probably, there you can kind of see it. So this was on CBS, I believe, or yeah, CBS, and this has Halle Berry in it. I want to say that it's her first television series that she's ever done, but we have this, and it's really nice packaging. If you can tell, it's kind of like a plasticky, and there is a magnet. So a magnet is what holds it together, and we've got Halle Berry, and then the discs. So this is the first time I've ever seen this type of case, and I like it. I think that it's pretty cool, and I definitely need to be on the lookout for the second season of this. I've also picked up this one, which is an upgrade to my collection, and this is A Bridge to Terabithia. I sold this one, so glad to have repicked it up. Haven't seen this movie in a long time, and I remember having very fond feelings of this, so I look forward to rewatching it. I picked this one up from a Dollar General for $4.95, and most of the reason that I wanted to pick this up because I like the actors and stuff. I've seen parts of this, but it came with the slipcover, and that's pretty rare at Dollar Generals. So this is Where I Leave You, and I definitely look forward to watching this one. I don't think I've ever seen it outright, but I am glad to have picked this up. It's got so many good actors in it. Tina Fey and Adam Driver and Jason Bateman, and I don't remember Jane Fonda, and I'm not sure what his name is, but he was in the first season of House of Cards, so I liked him in that. So I picked this one up at Dollar General for $2.95. It's also an upgrade to my collection, and this is the Terminator Salvation Director's Cut. I watched this a long time ago, probably when it first came out on DVD, and have not watched it since. Definitely need to have a Terminator marathon. I picked this one up for $2.95 as well, and this is a mini-series that aired on the Discovery Channel, and this is Klondike. I remember seeing previews and stuff for this when it came out, and I thought that it looked pretty interesting. This is another upgrade to my collection. Got this on eBay, and this is Blue Crush 2. I actually got the original DVD that I had from, it was this website a long time ago that I would enter contests in, and I would win contests pretty frequently, like maybe once a month. And one time they sent me Blue Crush 2 on DVD. I also got this silicone water resistant watch from them as well. winning it in a contest. So that is pretty cool, and glad to have picked it back up on Blu-ray. And I'm glad that I was able to get it with the slipcover. I picked this one up because it also dropped in price. It was about $12, and I wanted to see it in theaters, but my friends thought it would look kind of stupid, so I wasn't able to see this, but this is Truth or Dare, and I look forward to seeing this. I know that it's a Blumhouse production, and Blumhouse has been knocking it out of the park lately. Picked up this Scream Factory release, well, IFC Midnight Scream Factory release. I think it's called Pie Wacket. So we've got this. I have not seen this, and I definitely need to check it out, but it looks really cool. And I didn't even know that these IFC Midnight releases, like typical releases, got slipcovers, so I'm pretty glad that I was able to pick that one up. It also has a reversible artwork, so that is the other side. One thing I would say about the Scream Factory artwork, I love that they give us reversible artwork, but they don't add a barcode to the other side, so it looks kind of strange when you put the slipcover back on, because the hole where the barcode is just cut out. So that would be my only complaint about Scream Factory giving us reversible artwork. Love it, but wish that they would add a barcode, because I don't know, that whole side, they don't even add anything to it. So that's kind of weird. So this is actually another upgrade to my collection. So this is Leprechaun, the complete collection. So this includes Leprechaun, Leprechaun 2, Leprechaun 3, Leprechaun 4 in Space, Leprechaun in the Hood, Leprechaun Back to the Hood, and Leprechaun Origins. And this also came with the digital HD for every movie, so that's pretty cool as well. Picked this up from Big Lots. This is the unrated edition of A Bad Teacher. Haven't seen this in a while, but I do remember thinking that this was a pretty good. Alright, let's do these. I actually just picked these up today from a used movie store, and I picked them up I went there because I had sold a bunch of stuff, and I thought that I could possibly get some things cheaper than I could find them on eBay, so I picked some things up. This is Man of Steel. I already had this on Blu-ray, the exact copy and everything, but this was the only one of my DC cinematic universes that didn't have the slipcover, and it was driving me crazy, so I needed to pick it up with the slipcover, so definitely glad that I was able to do that. And it was only like $5, so that was pretty cool. This was another one that I picked up. It looked interesting, but I've never seen it, so not sure if it's that good. It kind of reminds me of a movie that Beyonce was in, ironically enough, and she was in, it was called Obsessed. But this is called Unforgettable, and this has Katherine Heigl and Rosario Dawson in it, and it kind of reminds me of that, at least from watching the trailers and stuff. So not sure if it actually is, but I won't know until I watch it. I picked this one up. This is a Eli Roth film that he also stars in. And I watched this on Netflix a long time ago, but I was able to find it today, and this is Aftershock. He's in Chile, and there's an earthquake, and they basically have to go through the city that's basically destroyed by this earthquake. So that's a pretty good movie from what I remember. So another upgrade to my collection, and this is The Grudge. This has the unrated and theatrical cut as well, so that's really nice. Haven't seen The Grudge in a while, but I am a big fan of Sarah Michelle Gellar, so I look forward to revisiting this at some point. The Grudge was also a really good, I really enjoyed it, so. I also wanted to pick this one up. This also has the theatrical and unrated cuts of Jennifer's Body. I remember when this came out, it was such a big deal, and I definitely really enjoyed it when I saw it. I haven't seen it in full in a long time, so I'm glad to have got it. another upgrade to my collection, and this is another Scream Factory release, and this came out in, it doesn't have a date, like a Scream Factory date, it just has the date that it came out. So this is Darkman, and I know that Scream Factory also put out the other two, so I look forward to getting those at some point. But here is the artwork from the other side. I really wish I could have got a slipcover because I think both of the artworks look really cool, but it's a fairly old release, and chances are if you're going to get a slipcover, it's going to cost you quite a bit on eBay. I just got this in the mail as well. I had Kung Fu Panda and Kung Fu Panda 2 on DVD, and I had already rebought them for last Black Friday, so I needed the third one, so I picked up this Kung Fu Panda 3 Awesome Edition from eBay, and this is actually the Target exclusive. I wish it would have come with a slipcover, but I only paid like $6 or $7 for it, so I was pretty happy with that. This dropped in price as well. I think it was about $10, and I've been wanting to see this one for a while. This was on USA, the TV channel, and I've been wanting to see this for a while. I think it's a limited series, and this is called Dig. From what I remember, it seemed pretty interesting, and it has one of the people from Harry Potter in it, so I definitely wanted to pick this up and watch it. It says it's from the executive producers of Homeland and Heroes. I picked this up today for only $5, which I think is a really good deal. And I've heard good things about this TV show, never watched it, but now I've got the first season, so I can check it out. This is Girls, the complete first season, so I've definitely heard good things about this, and look forward to watching it. This is an upgrade to my collection. This is one of the ones that I sold. This is a Free Willy Escape from Pirate Cove, and this has Bindi Irwin in it. So she is Steve Irwin's daughter, and I've never seen this one. I had it on DVD, but now I can watch it on Blu-ray. I also picked this one up, and this is actually a steelbook, and this is the Sausage Party steelbook. Now, I enjoyed Sausage Party. I am not sure if other people did as much as I did, but I definitely did enjoy it. So, and it definitely had a really nice cast. So that is the artwork for the steelbook. I have just a few more things to show you guys. So this one is actually really cool. Also be on the lookout for a review of this movie because I really liked it. I ended up buying it. I was going to buy it on Amazon for about $10, and I went on eBay, and there was a store that I sometimes buy things from. They have stuff pretty cheap, like cheaper than anyone else, and I bought it. Most of their stuff is used though. So I bought it. I was like, crap, why did I do that? Because I could have bought it brand new for like literally pennies more. But I was like, you know what? Whatever. I could save a couple pennies. But this is the Scare House. And boy, was I glad that I bought it on eBay. Because the listing didn't have a picture. It just had the title and it had like a stock photo. But it didn't have a stock photo of the Scare House. It was just a filler photo, and if you look closely, it was signed by Sarah Booth, who is this actress right here, and I think it was this actress right here, whose name is Catherine Burrell. And I know that this was a horror pack title, and I don't know if this was actually one of the limited editions or something like that, but I was so glad that I was able to get this because I saw it on like Showtime, loved the movie, and I'm glad that I was able to get this because there's only one other seller selling this on eBay with the signatures, like confirmed that the signatures for like $40, so I was able to get it for $10. Pretty happy with that. I've got this TV show. This is season 1 on Blu-ray of From Dusk Until Dawn. Now, I've only seen the first episode of this, but it is based off of the movie series, so I need to definitely check this out and get the other. I think there's 3 seasons in total. Here is another Blu-ray TV show, season 1, that I picked up. This was a great show that was on Sci-Fi. I really enjoyed it. It lasted 2 seasons, so I need to definitely get the second season, but this is Helix. Just look at that artwork. Like, that is ridiculously cool. I'm probably going to end up doing a cancel too soon for this series, so, or I'll just do a review of the first season because I don't have the second season yet. And then once I get the second season, I can do a cancel too soon. This is actually a really cool title as well. I was so glad that I was able to get this on Blu-ray. And this is an upgrade to my collection. I actually sold this during a yard sale. It's only available in a double feature. So we have Open Water and Open Water 2 Adrift. I need to get Open Water 3 now. But I remember these movies being really good, being kind of revolutionary. At least the first one was when it first came out. And it was definitely pretty freaky. So I'm glad to have been able to get this on Blu-ray. I'm sure it looks great. This one was actually a pretty interesting one. I sold this at the yard sale. And I had just saw that on Blu-ray.com that they had dropped the price to $14.99, which is usually the price that if there's a movie from Scream Factory that I want to get and it drops to that price, I pick it up. So this is Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and it came out in 2014, I believe, or 2016. And I was able to get it with a slipcover, so that's really cool. This is the reversible artwork, so I am so glad that that happened. It was just, I guess, the luck of the draw, but I was able to get it with the slipcover, so that was really cool. Sold all of them between Facebook and the yard sale, so I picked this one up. This is the Mummy Ultimate Collection, and this has the first 4 films: The Mummy, The Mummy Returns, The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, and The Scorpion King. I know The Scorpion King has like 5 or 6 in the series already, but I don't know if I'll be able to, or if I'll get those, but I definitely wanted to pick up this one because it was the Ultimate Collection, so there's a lot more things, special features and stuff added to it, so glad to have picked this one up. I think I got it for about $15 or so that was pretty cool. Another Scream Factory title that I was able to pick up that I sold a long time ago, and I've been waiting for the price to drop, and I know it's been dropped at Best Buy, but sometimes if you don't spend enough money on BestBuy.com, then shipping kills the deal. So I've been waiting for Amazon to price match, and they finally did, so I picked this one up. This is Land of the Dead. I picked up Dawn of the Dead several months ago, and I finally picked up Land of the Dead with a slipcover, and here is the original artwork. There seems to be a lot of bonus features with this, so that's really cool. Glad to have picked this one up. And then the last thing that I picked up, and I know that there was a Criterion of this, but the Criterion has been out of print for some time, so I'm glad that this movie is back in print. I've never seen it, but we did, the main star of this died within the past few years, so I'm glad to have been able to pick this up so I can give it a watch. But this is the limited collector's edition of The Man That Fell to Earth with David Bowie. So this collection includes the DVD, and it also includes a DVD copy of that, and it's a 72-page introspective booklet, poster, and more. So here is the booklet, and it's just like a nice little booklet. It's got some pictures and all of that, so that's pretty cool. Here is the poster. Now, I really like this poster. I also like that it is like sideways, So we've got David Bowie on there, so that's really cool as well. We've got this little booklet right here that has a bunch of things about the press types and editorial things about the movie. So that is pretty neat as well. And then we also have some cards of scenes from the movie. They're like postcards. So that is actually it now for this part one. Hopefully I will be able to kind of breathe a little bit the rest of this month, since it's only the very beginning and I've gotten so many things in the mail. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about what I picked up this month. If there's anything that you want to see me review, definitely let me know. And that is it. Thank you guys for watching. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like. Check out my channel. I've got a lot more videos like this on there. And thank you guys for watching.